up. Yes, we are now live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alan Anthony from Phone Tech at Work. No, I'm not by myself because it's showing that it's only me in the screen. Please say something, Rob.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Rob. I'm also here.
Yeah. So it's only two of us for tonight. I didn't really send out any type of invites for tonight because I just want to make it a Rob and Alan show for today.
Yes, sir.
I see we have one viewer watching it. There's only two of us in the stream, so that one person watching, big shout out to you. If you could share out the stream, just do so if you can. This is a Q&A for a couple of phones that the both of us have on our channel. If you guys have any questions, you're saying have the questions start popping out now because like both of us got some new babies in the building. Please say something, Rob.
Yo, what's up? I got the new Moto Z3 Play.
Ooh, pow.
Shining. And then Granted. Oh, what's up? Philly Jazzy Jeff just popped in.
You, Jazzy, what up?
What it do? Yo, man, I'm kind of excited about this phone. The last Moto I had a Z2 for a hot minute. I kept it literally for about 2 weeks, and I turned it back. I sent it back.
The Force? Or the
It wasn't a Play. It was a Force. I got it from T-Mobile.
Oh, the Z2 Force.
Yeah, the Z2 Force for a hot minute, and then for some reason I couldn't convince myself to keep it.
Yeah. All right. So we have a couple people in the building right now. We have Mr. Zach Talks Tech. What's up, man? If you want to join, let me know.
Tony Pazzo, if you want to join.
Pazzo in the building, man. If you want to join as well. I'm saying how it'll be so it's like an open Q&A for any of the phones that we currently have. I have the BlackBerry Key 2. It's in the building. I don't care what the Z3 Play is all about. But hold on, man. Let me unlock this thing, man. This fingerprint scanner is not the greatest, but the BlackBerry Key 2 is in the building. If you guys have questions, Paul Tech is in the building. Guy Davis is in the building. What's going on, everybody? The Tech Leads is in the building. What's up, guys?
I want to ask Paul Tech, man, how that stylo doing you, man? I think he got that stylo, LG stylo.
Yo, man, I want to shout out it's a lot of YouTubers in the building. Mark Teasley in the building. What's up, man? There's only two of us for tonight, and we're not gonna go for long. If anybody has any questions about the Moto Z3 Play, this little Mama Jamma I just picked up, the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S. Come on, there's nothing in the market like this for having like a cheap price point like that. And if you guys, if you guys actually want to pick this up, $430 with the eBay coupon right now. Snapdragon 845 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, 3,400 milliamp battery. Come on.
Yeah. Hey, how is it working on what you got it on, T-Mobile or AT&T?
Actually, I don't have it on anything because I actually I left it home because I had my whole focus on the BlackBerry Key 2. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go into the Mi Mix 2S because I can't leave my iPhone. My iPhone has to be on at all times.
All right.
And that's the woman law. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Paul Tech said that Stylo 4 is a great affordable device, and he highly recommends it. I think it's done. I like it myself. It'll be. I'm kind of waiting for what's the other one they got coming out that's going to be at T-Mobile. That's like the Stylo.
The Q Stylus.
Stylus or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm on I remember the start of the year, I tried the whole thing with budget phones. I had the Z Max, I had the Stylo 4, I had the Blade X. It's not torture, but it was something different because I literally, it was kind of hard. Zach Talk said, yeah, man, if you want to join the stream, let me know. I think you could contact Stud.
Yeah.
or I'll just hit you through Twitter, Zach.
And Mr. Davis, to answer your question, so far I only been messing with it for exactly about 3 to 4 hours. Fingerprint button isn't the best, but it's nice. You know, it's a nice one. I like the almost stock. I like the feel. This Gorilla Glass 3 on the back, though, you gotta be careful with it because it can easily scratch. But so far, I like the stock. I haven't gotten into all the modal gesturing, where the features where you do the chopping and all of that. But for the first 4 hours since I've had this phone, I like it, Mr. Davis. I like it a lot. So, but at the same time, it's only a $50 difference from the OnePlus that's got an A45, but the modal you can use on Verizon and Sprint. So take that for what it is. If you want something Verizon and Sprint and unlock, go with this.
Yeah, man. I think Moto is the only one who could go into Sprint and Verizon. And I think possibly like the Pixel 2, but like as far as price points, there's not a lot of phones.
No.
Who could actually do like the CDMA route, you know? That's pretty dope. Big shout out to Alpha Rakama in the building, Guy Davis in the building. So we will have a special guest, Zach Talks Tech in the building. Like, this dude has a lot of Vivo phones and like a lot of Huawei phones and stuff. So man, hearing his opinion on some phones would definitely be good for the stream. Does anybody have any questions about the BlackBerry Key 2? Let me know. Is anybody interested in it? 650 bucks. Let me know. Is the price too goddamn high? You guys let me know. Goddamn.
If it was only $100, ooh, $50, maybe $50, I can get myself to get
off. You mean?
Yeah, $50 off.
Yo, man, I just really like this phone because it's different. I mean, like, I got it for a review, so like a lot of people will say I'm biased or whatever, but I'm gonna definitely have my full review coming soon. I'm gonna point out the faults. I'm gonna point out the positives, and we can definitely get it popping. So the battery life on that Key 2 is insane. I mean, literally, like it has a 4.5-inch screen, which a lot of people will say that like it should be great on battery, but bro, I do every single thing you say how I do, like on my iPhone, on my S9 Plus with the same phone, and it literally does not die. It died actually in the morning. Like, it had 7 hours of screen on time. Like, and I was using everything. I was on Chrome, I was on SoundCloud, I was on Facebook, I was on IG. I didn't do Snapchat. I haven't signed on to that yet. I'm gonna definitely see what that looks like as far as camera, but I'm definitely filming. Bro, keyboard game is back in the building, man. We taking over 2018, all keyboards, man.
Damn. Yeah, that, man, I'm telling you something. That black, I like the all black one.
Oh yeah.
That all black one looks sweet.
Yeah, man. I had a choice, but I was like, bro, I'll take whatever you guys can send me. You think I'm gonna be picky? I remember like I hit up HTC, like, and they asked me the same question. I said, whatever you guys got.
Right.
You know? But it's whatever. So let's go back into the building. Tony Pazzo said the BlackBerry Key who? He said as a gift, he said that the Key 2 has to drop down in price. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hefty price. I know the Key 1 started out at $550. Yeah. And if you guys want to pick that up, you can pick that up for $399 right now. But the Moto Z3 Play, man, like, so how many hours have you had it for, Rob?
It's been about 4. It got delivered about, oh man, about a little earlier today, about 3:30 today. Ooh. And I did a video and what have you, and got it out.
Yo, man, I was looking at your B-roll, bro. You're stepping up that B-roll game. I actually thought you was doing I actually thought it was Easy's video at first. Yeah, like, and I saw the name. I'm like, RP2 Tech Reviews. Oh, yo, man, these damn guys be getting phones and not telling nobody. And I'm like the complete opposite. I I would submit my order and be telling everybody like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got a Mimic Suez coming.
You know how many times I mention something in a chat and everybody just brush over it. So I just be like, okay, well, I'll just show it. I'll just show it when I get there. I've been mentioning I was thinking about getting this phone a while back, but I think nobody was like, oh yeah, what are you getting it on? When you gonna get it? I was like, all right, well, nobody's interested in my conversation.
Listen, man, we care about you. I mean, all of us care about our P3 tech reviews. So let's get back into the chat real quick. He says, "Does the BlackBerry have a color screen?" No, it's black and white. It's black and white. It's only 360p. Just kidding. Battery has to be good on a BlackBerry that has only 60% screen. Man, what is going on, man? We just bashing BlackBerry tonight.
Right, he is a Android still. Well, Android snob. He turned into a snob now.
No, man, it's actually Tony Pazzo too. Hey, yo, Tony, man, I know how you are, man. He'll get a phone and he'll pick that one problem. He's like, yo, man, I'm about to make this video. It's about to go viral. Yeah. And he was like, the headphone jack don't work on the Note 8. Yeah. Yo, man. And I want to send a big shout out to Pazzo, man. He just hit his 10K, man.
Yeah, sure.
He had this video out where he had like a montage, he had like his first video and everything. Man, I was thinking about having to do that, like about our streams.
Yeah.
And I realized how many streams we actually did.
You've been doing a montage forever.
That's a lot of work. That's a whole lot of work.
That's like being off for a whole week type of work, like a collab work.
I mean, literally, it's about having to download all those streams or just having to screen record certain parts, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be a lot more easier. But 46 streams, and then if you add the streams that we just, popped up on.
Oh, Android snob. I mean, stud.
Hey, I heard my man call me a snob. I said, yo, let me just punch him right in the face.
The Android connoisseur. That's what we'll call you, the Android connoisseur. You can have a nice wine glass in front of you with a silk robe on.
He said, this. Yeah, he's like, this dumbass phone is only 720p.
I don't get anything. I don't get anything under $700. What's wrong with this guy?
Oh, now he's gonna be sniffing like a cigar.
He says, I don't smell a white angle on this one.
I'm like, Snapdragon 660. What the hell is that?
What is that?
For the who?
Only peasants use 660.
Hey, what's up with Zach? Zach's trying to get in, but I guess his camera's not working or something.
Yeah, man, he got a nice little setup, man. I was watching his stream, man. He just bought this nice wide monitor.
Did you see his live stream last night? That was crazy.
I saw a bunch of them, man. He streamed really late because he's in Cali, so I'd be knocked out. Knocked out. I did catch a lot of them though. What phones do you have now, stud?
I got the man. I'm inventory wise, I'm a little low. I only have the OnePlus 6, and I got the Essential. So
something's coming then.
Nah. I was gonna get the HTC, but I don't know. It just the Sense and all that. I mean, it just seems like it's the same shit. Just there's nothing that grabs me, man. You almost made me buy a Mi Mix today, man. I was like, I had it in the cart like 3 times.
No,
I had it in the cart. I had it in my cart like 15 times before
I had it in my cart 3 times. I was like $430. So I'm like, do I buy another lens for the camera? Huh?
It was like a 1-day sale with a coupon.
Yeah, it was a 1-day sale. It's already over.
Oh.
Yeah, it was over like an hour ago.
Yeah, I was gonna get it, and then I'm like, maybe I'll get a lens.
Yeah.
And,
man. Honestly, man, I was thinking about this because the phone is like, it's about April, May. It's almost 3 months old, so I was literally like on the fence about it. Right. But this phone is more for say having to satisfy my need for like a mix because I've been always wanted one.
Right.
You know, saying how that situation with you that happened, I was like, bro, I really want this phone. Like, I always wanted a Mi Mix. You know,
I love the Mi Mix. I like the original one a lot. I didn't like the second one that much. The front facing camera scares me, man. That technology, I just think it's hard for them to perfect where they have the camera on the bottom.
All right, man. I'm gonna take one right now. Let's see.
Yeah, take us. I'm interested to see just the using Snapchat and Instagram and taking pictures with your friends and stuff. You know.
Hey,
right now it's beautified.
If you wear a robe and messing around with a glass of wine and a silk robe, he's gonna call you bougie throughout your.
Welcome to Android Studs.
Look, check out the hat, dog.
Triller. Are you playing golf? Triller,
baby.
Triller.
I'm not a thriller, baby. I'm a triller.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a selfie with the iPhone X and the Mi Mix 2S. Yeah, it's kind of VGA quality. You know, you could say right here's the iPhone. I don't know, it looks okay. You know.
It doesn't look that bad. I mean, that's the thing that I'm looking forward to seeing from your video, just how that part of it performs, you know, because you hear a lot of people saying that it's got that camera and it sucks, but you know, you have the phone, so.
Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely do my video.
Yeah, man. You could probably just do one video just on that, you know.
Man.
Using Instagram, Facebook, you know, taking pictures with some friends, stuff like normal stuff that you do, you know what I mean? Like, hey, get a shot of us, you know, and you take a quick selfie, you know?
Yo, man, honestly, man, I'm not taking this out of the house until I have my tempered glass. Like, bro, it makes me nervous because
that's
it looks
ceramic, bro.
So delicate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like having the essential phone, like I had that like for $250. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I could eat $250. But you know what I'm saying, for this phone, right, I don't have a million cases how I do a Max 9 Plus. I don't, you know what I'm saying, have like a bunch of tempered glass that I can just throw away. Like I literally have nothing. Yeah, but it's like hard plastic. You
know? Yeah, if you drop that, it'll crack.
Matte, yeah, it's matte as well. So
yeah, because it's ceramic.
What's up, Tech Time? He just jumped in. What's up,
man?
Homie?
You guys gotta get Tech Time on, man. What's up with him?
Is he sitting at home? Are you at home, Tech Time?
Bro, he's never home on a Friday, bro.
Oh
man, tell him to get permission from the girlfriend. See if he can get on.
Yo, man, his girlfriend got him on lockdown, bro. I'm messing with you, bro.
He on quality time.
Yeah, man.
No, he on.
Hey, yo, man. Bed Bath & Beyond coupon, man. Get 45 minutes real quick.
Hey, yo, man. He's on non-tech time on Fridays.
On non-tech time on Friday.
Yeah. He lives in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm dropping his links. What'd you say?
I said he can still stream. Hey, Stud, I picked up your most hated phone.
Which one?
The Moto Z3 Play.
Oof.
Yo. Okay.
I don't know why people get Motorola, man. It's terrible.
All right, man. I was pro Moto, man, after I had that viral video. But now I'm saying these guys aren't answering my calls. Zach, what's going on, man?
Gentlemen.
What's up, Zach?
What's up, Zach? What up, bro? Welcome to a Team 100 Tech Talk Roundtable stream. If you guys don't know who he is Zach Talks Tech, and you guys can check him out on his channel. But he could definitely let us know what his channel is about in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever used this thing. So I've got the Yeti here. I got these new Anchor headphones I just got. Buddy of mine recommended. El Jefe Reviews. So this is new for me. I don't know why my cam wasn't working. So I got this new gorgeous monitor here, this new BenQ. And I was plugged directly into the USB. And it was fine last night. But now it's not powering. So I have to use I got the cord coming out. Got this freaking dongle. It just freaking dongles, man. Freaking MacBook. I love it. Exactly. I hate it.
You got too much going on in that room, man.
Good Lord. I mean, I mean, how's the picture? I've got the RGB lights going here.
You look good, man.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play disco music at some point, or what are we doing?
Hey.
So hold on. So I guess I should introduce myself to the people.
Do it.
I don't know how many peoples we have in here. We have 17. So first of all, I am Canadian. I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We are Mountain Time.
Oh, that's Bret Hart right there, bro.
So that's an hour ahead of California. So Mountain Time. My channel, tech, mobile accessories, gadgets, and basically the channel started originally as a tool for my current job. So I actually work for a cell phone accessory distributor, and so I'm working with a lot of the accessories and things like that you see on my channel. And I started the channel as a tool so I could do quick unboxings and send them off to my customers. And then it just started blowing up, and I started getting things sent to me, and people started saying, "Will you review this? Will you review that?" And here we are now. So I would say probably only a good 20% of what you see on my channel, maybe 30%, is actually related to my full-time job. And the rest is all for the people, right? I mean, my company is definitely not sending me phones. I'm buying all these others, right? So yeah, that's me, guys. And I try to keep my content casual, like we're sitting down or we're having a beer or a coffee or a Red Bull, whatever, right? And not sponsored. And yeah, that's how I try to keep it. I try to keep it real casual like that.
All right, nice to meet you, Zach. I never met you. I just subscribed to your channel.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I'm just out here doing the thing. I'm not depending on this as a full-time gig, but if it gets there, it gets there. And I'm having fun. I don't remember how I came across Stud. I think I came across Andrew Stud because I typed in like snobby YouTuber.
I smell a 660 on this phone.
I thought you typed in sexy and I came up. I didn't know.
I have to check the search history.
Yeah, I think it was sexy and I came up.
But I'm
a big sexy phone.
I'm a big supporter of small creators like ourselves. Small numbers that. And I've mentioned this before in streams, and I've mentioned it in comments and everything like that. I really feel as though maybe I'm getting off topic here. I'm supposed to talk about phones.
No, we're talking about everything.
Okay,
we talk about everything.
I feel like we're getting into kind of like the next generation of tech YouTubers. So you got all your big names and everything like that. I'm not going to mention who, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The guys that get the phones first, and all of a sudden there's 30 reviews on vacuums and everything like that, right? So. I think we're really getting into the next generation of more, I don't want to say more real, but more personable, and there's going to be a different tech YouTuber here and there for everybody. Like there's certain qualities about me that appeal to people. There's qualities about yourself. You guys know who Viper is. He's got such great energy and everything like that over there. So man.
I saw one of Viper's video. Yeah, he's definitely next level, man. I was gonna talk about your stream, man. I saw how many drinks you had on that table, how many energy drinks. I don't know if you get sleep or not, but I can definitely tell it's very limited.
It's Wednesday, right?
It's a calendar. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah, probably not good for me, but yeah. Sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna head into the stream right now and see exactly what everybody's talking about. So it's Tono Pazzo. You got the 10K, so they're putting them up. What else is going on? I see Mike Dixon from Simply Your Device in the building. What's going on, sir? There's a lot of YouTubers in the building, man. What's going on? I see Will's here as well.
Hey, Tech Time said he's at home tonight.
Oh, he's at home? He's not doing nothing?
I don't know if he's not doing anything.
Man, yes, tell him to jump on, man. I'd love to get him on, man. He's got a great channel.
Got great energy.
Yeah.
So full disclosure, guys. I was just watching. I wasn't participating in it on Viper's Friday Night Viper. So I support him over there. So it'd be really cool if we can make it a regular thing. I don't know what time you guys start normally, but I'll head over here definitely at 10 o'clock. What, Eastern?
Yeah. Eastern.
So that's 8 o'clock for me. So that works out good. That's good. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. Like about a year and a half, man, how we had this tech talk thing actually going. It's actually It's about 6 of us in the team, and we've been doing this for a while. Like a lot of guys, you know, what I'm saying like, bro. I mean, like it's literally hard to have to keep this up. You're saying like a constant basis. You're saying having to gather us up, and you know, I mean, like it's tougher than saying like a lot of people actually think. You know, saying having a team of guys, man, who go every single week, and we've been doing this for like almost like a year and a half. And
yeah, man, this is cool. I mean, with the Google Hangouts and everything.
Oh, it's fun.
It seems like it works well. Yeah, definitely.
And we used to have lower thirds as well. We used to have our names, like saying like graphics with our names and our channels, but Hangouts is not as great as it used to be. I can definitely tell that Google is trying to go into like a different direction, as usual. You know,
they try to force you into that quick stream camera app. You know, the one that's on the on your phone and on the top of your YouTube, next to your search bar. They got that quick camera deal where you just go in, type in your title, boom, 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 and push it out really fast. And it doesn't seem like it's more group oriented. It seems like it's more single person oriented.
For sure. Give me 30 seconds, guys. I just need to fix my my thing here. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds.
Yeah. So right, I'm gonna talk about a lot of things. As far as the phones, does anybody have any questions about the BlackBerry Key 2, the OnePlus 6, the LG G7, the
E3 Play?
Yeah, man, it's a lot of things going on here.
Now tomorrow, my brother is a DJ. And he every now and then he'll put out a 45, you know, a video, not a video, but a you know, like a EP of music, and he having a album release party tomorrow night. So I'm gonna take a couple of phones and get some low light footage at the clubs.
Don't take that Motorola, man.
Yo, man, I got a good question. I got a good question for you guys, and I'll probably ask it. I'm saying when we have like a little bit of a panel. I see that Tech Time is about to hop in. I see Zach's back.
Yep.
I was gonna ask you guys, like, if you had the choice out of like the phones that you have on you currently. I know Stud only has 2 right now.
I've got a few here.
Oh well, yeah, I know you.
Zach's got an army.
Okay. Okay. And the question is to have to pick a phone that how you would take with you if you, I don't know, man. How I thought about it in my head was that like if anybody robbed you for a phone, and you had 2 phones and you had 2 phones on you,
which one would you give them?
Yeah. Which phone would you give it?
2 favorite phones, and then
your 2 favorite phones. Now,
if I had my OnePlus 6 and my work iPhone, I would gladly give him my iPhone.
No, I pick your phones for you, Stud. If you had your ceramic essential phone and your OnePlus 6, and the guy said, "Give me your phone," and you know he doesn't know you got 2. Which one you gonna handle?
You know what? I would probably give him the OnePlus 6, man. He ain't getting the essential. I'm going down swinging. Are you kidding me? That essential got me like 1,400 subs. T100 got me the rest.
If there was anybody who milked the phone for what all it's worth, it was you. that updates everything, man. You Essential should hire you as a PR guy.
They should. I mean, I call Andy Rubin every day. He just won't pick up. I don't know.
Did you guys? I know you guys asked about this before. One of the reasons I'm probably here is because I have a lot of phones. Other than that, it's not because I'm pretty. Did you guys want me to?
Yeah.
To go through what I got here?
Yeah, man. Let's hear your lineup.
Okay, so I am currently using my daily driver. I hate that word. I hate those words. Like, I'm just gonna call it the thing I'm using right now.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna call it. The thing I'm using right now is the Huawei P20 Pro, and
Twilight, right?
It is awesome. But now I hate the UI. I absolutely hate the UI. So I actually put Action Launcher on here, and wow, what a difference! I've got the Google. I've got access to the swipe there. You know, I don't mind having the fingerprint reader at the bottom there, and I don't mind I don't mind a little bit of bezel. That's a different conversation we're going to get into. Okay, all you guys and all these people complaining about bezels and chins and everything. Anyway, that is my daily thing. That's my daily thing. P20 Pro. Okay. Before that, for a few weeks, OnePlus 6. This is the Silk White. I've got the sandstone case on there. I did a live unboxing of all the cases and everything like that. You guys can check it out on my channel. Before that, OnePlus 5T. Which still an awesome phone. If you can get this on a third-party website or something like that, obviously you can't get it through OnePlus anymore. It's still a great device. And no notch. There's no freaking notch, right? So it is awesome. Definitely, if people are looking for a phone, grab that. Yeah. If I'm going to be going out and I know I need awesome photos, although the P20 Pro has been doing its thing. And I just need to make it simple. Pixel 2. I mean, I think you guys all can agree. Pixel 2. Yeah. Not the XL because the screen sucks. We know.
It's not bad.
I went through 7 devices. I don't know if you guys saw the count. 7 devices. Okay, 7.
Yeah, man, I still have my original Panda.
Razer phone, which is like a glorified tablet for me. Awesome speakers. I haven't sold it off or got rid of it simply because I like to keep the first generation of phones when I can. So really dig in the Razer. The screen is not as bright as it could be. It is a beast of a phone, and I'm really looking forward to the next generation. Razer, if you're watching, I need some speakers.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. I'm on a laptop.
And of course, and I can't believe I'm talking about them. I'm talking about it last year. This is actually my IGTV phone. So I'm using this one for IGTV. This is the Galaxy S9 Plus. Okay, I've got just a simple case on here. I'm a minimalist. I don't like bulky cases. I gotta have minimal. Okay, and this thing has been great. But here we are. When did it come out? April, May, June, July. So 3 months. Yeah, I'll be doing a 3-month review. I've never understood how people can do reviews after a couple weeks. But
I don't want to shout out BlackBerry real quick, but everybody got their phone a week.
Yeah,
and they had their reviews up.
Yeah, that's I don't get that, man. Like you need to have at least a couple weeks, in my opinion. How can you say after?
I mean, honestly, man, I can answer that right now because I actually got a BlackBerry too.
Okay.
And they give you dates. Like it's basically like a contract.
Yeah.
And they say like, hey, right, I mean, right, have the embargo time is for this date, and if you don't put up on this date, I mean, it's fine. But like a lot of the guys actually want to have their views out first, you know. So it's like it's like a race.
Yeah.
They want to see like whose opinion is first.
Well, I get that and have the embargo date and everything like that, but I mean that's a different conversation. This right here, I'm actually going to boot this one up. I'm going to show you guys on screen. This is the Vivo X20 Plus UD. Okay, this is the first phone in the world to have an in-display, or as the big YouTubers call it, under glass screen fingerprint sensor. Okay, so that's the very first device. Okay, they made 2 versions of this, one with a under display and then one that had a sensor on the back. Okay, so I had to get this. It didn't come with the Google Play Store. It had nothing on it. I had to sideload it, and I did a bunch of videos on that. And it blew up pretty good for my channel. And then this right here is the Vivo X21, which is basically the follow-up. It's slimmer, still uses micro USB, but the in-display fingerprint sensor is a lot faster. It's a lot more accurate. And I actually put Action Launcher on this one as well, so it feels and looks very much like a Pixel, and it's been an enjoyable experience. The camera licks some balls, but it's been fun, right? So, but that are all my devices. I had a Galaxy S8, but I recently gave it to somebody who desperately needed a phone. Actually, the lady that does my lovely hair, which I'm not showing off today, but she does my beard. Like, this doesn't happen by accident. I'm an ugly person. She makes me look good. So I helped her out. I gave her a phone. So
that's dope, man.
Yo,
I mean, but
Viper, man, we got Viper in the stream, dude.
Oh snap, the Vipes. You know what? You guys should. You should
have Viper on, man.
Yeah, you should.
He is fire.
Can I? Is it the same link that you sent me, Stud?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fire it off to him. Okay, is that cool, guys?
Yeah, sure.
All right, man.
we can deal with that energy. You know.
I might have to jump off. That's too much.
Hey man, I saw one of his videos. I was definitely amused. I'll tell you that
much. He's the man about tech.
He is.
Oh yeah, man. And I heard about Zach, man. I think after CS, I saw how your video actually went like a little bit viral, like, and I saw on Twitter, because I know Andrew said, man, he replies to everything. So I know, like, I'll see your tweets because he replied to them. You know what I'm saying?
Which
so
video?
I'm like, I think it's the one that had like the fingerprint.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember.
I think that's how I started watching.
Yeah,
that's how I started watching Zach.
So
I was so
TJ, what up?
Interested.
I'm gonna try to do this on the screen here. Hope you guys can see this. So you see the little light up thing there? That's
really
right
cool.
there.
Yeah.
So it's
man.
it's weird angle.
Yeah.
I would just keep talking
Samsung's
because
gonna be.
I'm gonna stay on you.
Oh, you know what? It's the first initial unlock. There we go. Now it should work. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I got you locked on.
Oh, that was
man, I like the animation.
The animation is awesome, and you can actually pick from 3 different ones on the Vivo X21. So
yeah, that's what you were saying in the video. That's pretty hot.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, like, man, had you thought about that? I mean, like, is that ready yet? I mean, like the mainstream, yeah.
If anybody's gonna do it right and get it for mainstream, and it sounds like from all the leaks that we've seen, is going to be Samsung. It's going to be Samsung or Apple. Apple failed. That's why they went with Face ID. I'm 100% convinced. I'm 110%. I'm 156% convinced that Apple wanted to do an in-display, under-display fingerprint sensor, but they couldn't get it to be reliable or as quick as they want. So they said, what's the next best thing? Oh, well, let's do all this. Let's do a Face ID thing. And now they're in. They have to go all the way.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see Apple doing it in display and slowly phasing out Face ID.
Right. Okay? Their arrogance would not allow them to put a fingerprint sensor on the back. Even it would have been perfect if you put it in the Apple logo. But I think their arrogance, not to be compared to an Android phone, they refuse to put any kind of fingerprint sensor in the back.
Yeah, but just put a notch in it.
That was just that's just my personal opinion about it.
The iPhone 10 looks like an Android phone.
Well, I think a lot of phones.
They already pooped the bed on that one.
Bro, I remember how like the iPhone 6 that first came out, and you see like the plethora of clones that happen in China. And like, let's say how you have like the Mates, like the Huawei Mate SEs, the saying like Honor 7X, all of them look like iPhones. You know what I'm saying? But that's another conversation. I don't know how many times we had that back and forth.
Easy Computer Solutions. Sorry,
Easy. What's up, bro? What's up, man? You want to join? Let me know.
We're gonna have a long line on the bottom.
Shout out to El Jefe Reviews.
Yo, what's up, El Jefe, man?
Okay, so guys, El Jefe Reviews. I'm gonna plug in right now because that's what we do. These are the headphones. These are the Anchor headphones that he did a review on. I was checking
those out.
That I bought.
I was checking out his review.
Okay, so they're not even turned on right now. They came with the wire here. Okay, they're not turned on. I'm going in here, obviously, and listening to you guys. But the noise cancellation with the Bluetooth has been amazing. They come with this terrific carry case, and they're comfortable. I'm not a headphone expert or anything like that, Ben, but normally my ears get hot and everything, but feeling good right now. And you guys can hear me. Obviously, I'm using a different mic, but these are the Anchor ones. El Jefe, Jeff, go ahead and link your review. I think that'll be cool to do in the chat there. People can check it out. But yeah, he's done a lot of different headphones, guys. And these are ones because it's the Anchor brand, and I love Anchor. I had to grab them. Yeah, had to grab them.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm in love with Anchor products. Like I had like battery packs for years.
Yeah.
But then I had a Soundcore speaker. Like it's like a little Soundcore speaker like this size. I love it to death, man. Everybody says, yo, it's so loud for being so small.
I've got one here. Hold
on. Oh man, packs a punch and everything. But I mean, like, I've always been a fan of Anchor.
Hey, Alan, Tech Rights in the building.
Yo, Tech Right, yo, man, let's have all the big celebrities in the building, man. We have Tech Right, Easy, man. Oh, you guys want to join? Come on, man.
This right here.
This started off as we
need some super chats in the building, man. We're getting celebrities.
Yeah,
in
man.
here.
Super
this
chats
right here is the Soundcore boost. Check it out. And I had this company called Belolo approach me, and I put this wood finish grain on the top here. Check that out.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's
right.
Sexy, man.
Makes it look nice, right?
Yeah,
that's a great speaker. Plus, charges your phone like you were saying there. Yeah.
Hey, Zach, did you tweet us out?
Hey, El Jefe review said he can't put it in there because he's not a mod.
Sweet.
He can't put the link in because he's not a mod. We got that.
I'm gonna drop down his links.
Yeah, drop his
honestly, I got the man, like El Jefe.
I got them bows, man. I couldn't give up that bows.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm more into pods, man, for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I just don't like having like the extra bulk. Having to carry something.
I like using them to watch like YouTube, like when I'm at the crib, at home, relaxing. I like the over the head, but I want to get those bullets.
Hold on one second. So we have
man.
So we have over 2 super chats from TJ and from YS. Big shout out for them dollars. Making it strip.
Making it
strip. Let's go.
Make it rain.
Make it rain. I'm gonna send some links out, guys. I did not forget about you guys. I'm gonna send it right now, and we can let Rob or Stud take over while I do that.
All right, go right ahead. So anybody, you got the LG Stud?
No, man, I had to send it back because of the backlight bleed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to get a replacement, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait probably. I'm gonna wait a little while, man, until LG gets their quality control together, because some people have been having issues with the screen and also reception. I'm hearing.
Yeah, I had
now some people reporting that the lag, like Tom was talking about lag.
I had a little lag issue myself.
You had a little lag. I wanted, was it Sean or somebody else or Mark, right?
Might have been Mark.
Mark in the group, he had some lag. So I know when I had it was snappy as hell. So I don't know if I think it's just quality control by LG, man. It's just a shame.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Because LG, man, you gotta understand. I'm very sensitive to LG because of the G4 debacle. And the G4. I had a G4 just lock up on me for no reason. I got a paperweight G4 upstairs in my drawer that's in mint condition.
Wow.
With the you know how you said had the backs, you can put different color backs on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they used to have that brown one was so dope.
Man, if I get it when Alan don't get back, I'm gonna run up and go get it. I can't even cut that phone. Man, that phone is in mint and it's software. It turned me sour against LG. And it took, I got the V20. I went ahead and jumped back in, got the V20. V20 was a decent phone, but it was ugly as all outdoors. And,
the screen was dead, man. It was like washed out. That was the only thing I didn't like about the LG V20. Everything else was excellent.
Yeah. And then LG is scaring people again with the software issue, man. I've never seen a company that keeps shooting themselves in the foot. You
should have jumped on that boot loop lawsuit, man. You would have got like a $500.
Oh man, LG and their boot loop.
It was not $500, was it?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was like $500 credits to get a phone.
Hey man, I was getting actually units from LG at that time, but I never had a boot loop problem. I was literally like I had probably had 500 subs, and I got like these free phones from them. And I was literally I was not gracious at all. I didn't really put a lot of effort. I mean, it's like you live and you learn, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take them, have them things seriously sometimes because there's, there's times where you want the phone early because you want to get a jump start, how everybody else does. But it's a lot of biasness though. Especially with LG, man. I'll tell you why. Because a lot of those same guys, how they get these big giant TVs
Viper
after a week later.
Yep.
What's up, Viper?
What's up, Viper?
Oh, we got Viper?
Yeah, he's in the building.
Yeah,
what up, Viper?
He's muting himself though.
Yeah, he keeps.
There
Jump on Viper.
All right, what's up?
Oh, the man about tech.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we live then. Okay, cool. Work.
So,
Yeah,
so
man, how have a meeting of worlds tonight, Andrew? Is that
Viper, do yourself a favor and mute your YouTube, but just pay attention to the Hangouts. Right? So.
Oh, the Hangout's the only thing I have open, so.
Yeah.
okay? Cool. Welcome, Viper.
Thank you. What's up?
So I just wanted to actually welcome you to like Team 100 stream. It's like the Team Crispy concept, and we made like a bunch of us who had like under 1,500 subs at the time. A lot of us grew together, and we stream every Friday nights at 10 o'clock, and we talk tech, man. I actually checked out your videos before because of Stud, man. He's like an avid supporter like of everyone. And I seen like a lot of you guys' video. But what devices are you rocking with, Viper? Or device, whatever.
Oh, all right. So you want to know what device the captain came out rocking? We can do that.
What you got, man?
All right. Well, obviously, I mean, iPhone 10 because I mean I'm the captain of Team Apple. I mean, what the hell? but that doesn't mean that I don't rock with an Android because I got the S9 Plus, the Thanos edition right here too. So you know.
All right. Best of both worlds. And I see we have another guest in the building, Tech Time from Boston or like around the Boston area.
What's up? What's up, man?
What's
going on?
So we finally made a stream. What's going on, bro?
I know. Took a while. Fridays are crazy.
So I just want you guys to just have to introduce yourself. I'm gonna start with Viper first. But just let everybody know like about your channel, Viper.
Oh man, you know, I mean, this is your boy Viper, the man about tech. I do tech video pretty much basically damn near every weekday. Cover pretty much all things that's happening in the tech industry. But I try to put a little humor into it because you know at the very core, tech videos are boring. So I'm like the leader of the team, no boring vids there. So that's pretty much what I try to do. And I live stream on every Friday night as well, but I go a little earlier than you guys. So pretty much all I do, you know. Thanks for having me on the stream, though. I appreciate it.
Cool, man. Welcome. Tech Time, man. Same question. Where you from? And just tell us about your channel.
Yeah, I'm out here in Boston, Massachusetts, and the channel is just mostly tech related. Smartphones, products, accessories, tips, reviews, stuff like that. Just try to give the best opinions that I got on products and go from there.
That's dope, man. How's your phone line? As far as your phone lineup, man, what you got?
Right now, I just got 3 phones. I got the G7, the S9, and the iPhone 8 Plus.
Yo, it's a lot of phones in this stream today. It's a lot of,
man. I think we
what?
probably have about 40 phones between the 6 of us. Zach's got 10 of them.
Who's got the most?
Oh,
Zach's definitely got the most.
All right, man. Hey, man, how about budget phones? Like, are we including budget phones as well?
You mean like an
budget
iPhone?
phone.
Like an
Budget
iPhone?
phones
Like
are
a
not
budget phone?
phones.
An iPhone? You mean a budget phone? What? I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Budget phone.
Hey, Stud, I'm back, dude. Check this out, Stud. Remember this?
Oh yeah, that's the LG G4, baby.
This is the thing that won't mint condition and it won't work. If I was to see the CEO of LG, I would fling this phone at him. If I was to ever see him.
LG quality control.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And I got the sweet leather backs. Look at that. And still in the package.
That's
Wow.
insane, man.
Wow, man.
You should sell that on eBay.
Who's gonna buy
Mint condition, but don't work.
Yeah, mint condition don't work. Paperweight.
I see my project 13 is in the building. What's going on, my project?
My project, what's up?
Oh, my project 13.
Yeah, man. If anybody want to share out the links on their social media, man, have the stream popping. Like, there's a lot of us. We were actually saying like only was like about to go for an hour, but I guess that we could go like a little bit longer than that.
It was just supposed to be you and Rob for like an hour.
It was supposed to be like you're saying like like it was gonna be Batman and Robin tonight.
Right.
We got the whole Gotham City in the building.
Right.
So we got Justice League.
Justice League. And let me ask Viper, since we got him on the phone on the stream, do you think Apple would do in-screen fingerprint sensor in the future, or are they going to ride out the face unlock?
Oh, that's a good question, bro. I mean, if you believe the report that we heard over the past year, they tried to do the in-display fingerprint sensor and failed.
Right.
So they had to go ahead and switch over to Face ID. I don't think that Apple is the type of company to backtrack and be like, oh, Face ID ain't just hotness, so we're going to go back and try to in-display fingerprint sensor type thing. So I don't think we're going to see it on an iPhone. I wish we would, though, because it would be nice to have multiple biometric options on an iPhone instead of the one that they give us.
But Viper, why couldn't they just implement it? Like, why couldn't they just add it on? Right?
They could, but they won't.
I'm not saying take away. I'm not saying take away Face ID. I'm saying
you're saying add it on with there.
Yeah, add it on, right?
So, they won't.
Think about Apple if they can do it, and the media in the world will give them credit for it, even though it might have been on Android.
Probably right, man.
Bro's right. He's got it right. Yeah.
Because
Apple won't do it until they know they can do it right.
Right. When they do it right, they're gonna make it. They're gonna add all the bells and whistles to it when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be able to do everything. I'm quite sure they'd rather do that when it comes to using their Apple Pay than have somebody hit their face and then immediately put the phone down to register the credit card. I think over time, I think they're gonna come out with it.
Big shout out to Mr. Easy Computer Solutions in the building, man. He's hey man, he's the kingpin of the stream, man. He got the most subscribers, so everybody want to be like you.
Nah, man, it's all good, man.
Yo,
what's up, Easy?
Hey, please tell me. I mean, like he has a green screen in the back, or is that really like a poster in the back of you, Easy? What is that?
Yeah, I'm doing some promos right now, man. So I'm managing some.
Boy,
stuff,
we got
man.
This stream brought to you by the Galaxy S9.
Hey, we got like the Wu-Tang Clan of YouTubers right now.
Anyhow,
I'm Raekwon.
You would. I'll be met.
All right.
Okay, let's talk. I have an interesting subject because I've danced around this a little bit in my streams and in my videos, and I have also. You guys are probably familiar with Painfully Honest Tech. He's talked about this quite a bit. Ethics and YouTubers and reviews. Okay, we know that there are probably guys that do reviews that are, I mean, they're okay. So there's obviously there's those of us that are getting product and being asked, can you make a video on this in exchange for the product? Okay, but what are you guys' feelings about YouTubers that are taking product? It could be a new phone, and taking payment in addition, and not bringing up everything or leaving out certain negative elements. Do you know what I mean? Favorable reviews.
Right.
So,
yeah, sort of like this video brought to you by LG instead of saying,
well, I would be thinking OnePlus at this point.
Right.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
I would be thinking OnePlus because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, literally, man, they flew out to how many YouTubers to Paris, and they did that whole shebang. I don't know. Huawei is actually doing something right now, man. Like I'm not sure if you guys actually noticed, and they're actually having them on like a 5-day tour of Europe.
What?
Yeah, man. Everybody's hashtagging like the P20 Pro, and they're like paying for everything. Jaime Rivera is there. You got Michael Fisher's there. You got Danny Wing is there, and they're all there just saying hyping up like the P20 Pro, even though it's already old. You know,
yeah, that's about 20 million in subs, and however million in.
So let me be completely I guess let me rephrase that. Okay, so for myself personally, if a company approaches me and says, "Hey Zach, we want to send you this thing and do a video on it," and let's say I like that thing. Oh, cool! I've always wanted one of these things, right? That's my unboxing knife. It's my Joker knife. I'm okay with doing that because I want the thing. I think there's no problem with that. But I also tell that company at the same time, you know, I'm going to tell you 110. I'm going to tell my audience 110% of what's going on here. I'm not going to leave anything else. Here's a perfect example or a side example of that. So I've got this new standing desk here, and I did a video, a setup part 1 video of this last Sunday. Part 2 is going to be coming out this Sunday because we got to move a bunch of stuff in here tomorrow and everything. I showed the setup and everything like that. And in my exchanges with Anthrodesk, I said, listen, so they didn't send me the desk for free. Okay. I had to pay for it, but they did give me a good discount, not like a 50%, probably like 20, 25% discount on both the top and the legs. Okay. So I accepted a discount, but still had to pay for the product, but I'm going to be giving 110% of my thoughts, the negatives and the positives. Do you guys think something like that is okay? And I'm not looking for validation here. I'm being like a, you know, I'm looking for
definitely okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna ask. I know Easy, man. He gets a lot of products, a lot of deals and whatnot. Man, he could probably answer that a lot better than us.
So I get a lot of product. I mean, majority of for the last God, I want to say 8 months. Pretty much all the devices I have on my YouTube channels are either loaner units or review units, or they're given to me. All right. Okay. Just today, I just got a package from Sprint. Sprint sent me out 2 of these. And so here's the thing. To me, I've always kind of been real about it, but I talk about the opportunity. See, the thing about tech reviewers, you got 2 kinds of tech reviewers. You got influencers and you have reviewers. The influencers just basically, you know, just unbox the product, talk about the product. They make 1 video about the product they done. Yeah. Most of us tech reviewers, we talk about the product, but we get in depth and deep, maybe multiple videos. So this say, for instance, you do your first promo video, right? You talk about, you unbox the product, you talk about the specs, you talk about what some of the things you like, some of the things you don't like, boom, it's done. You might leave out some things, but that's for further videos. Like when you get into deep, like speed tests, camera reviews and stuff like that, then you maybe when you get to your final review, then you kind of talk about some opportunities. It's always a way to talk about opportunities about a product than slamming a product. See, I don't think companies are okay with talk about opportunities. Okay, OIS is not present on this device. The fingerprint scanner is pretty slow. Stuff like that. You can say that type of stuff, and companies are okay with that. You know, when you say this is trash, this is dog meat, this sucks, and all that, then that's when you get into a problem. Like, you know, hey, you got to have a better choice of words. I mean, like for me, I do my no fluff, no passes. I'm really critical about product, even if they was given to me. And it's okay because I talk about opportunities. And not only that, but thank God that some of these companies are now trying to fix some of these issues. Because think about this, prime example. I've been talking about 1080p, 60 frames per second for 2 years. And finally it got fixed. So if I believe if I wasn't talking about it, then the Galaxy S9 will probably have the same issue. So I think it's up to us tech reviewers to get down deep and dirty into a product, but present it in a very professional way. That's basically what they want. They don't want you to destroy the product and just
I don't think any of us really want to. We all have a love for tech here, obviously. I don't think any of us really want to, pick up a product or have it sent to us and then just turn into I hate it and this is why. You know, that's you're not doing a service for the people and for people that are looking for information on the product. What people want to know is honest opinions and everything like that. And that's where I have an issue with some of the bigger YouTubers because they get these devices earlier. And not everything is talked about. Not all the negatives are brought up. They do 1 or 2 videos and that's it. Like, for example, the Pixel 2 XL and the blue screen. Okay. Now I know that I don't look at my phone like this all day. Okay. Nobody does. Okay.
Right.
But my
Come
phone,
on, you do. You know you do.
It's a Canadian thing, and we all know. Okay.
All Canadians look at their phones like that.
But I don't look at my phone like this all day. But if my phone is sitting in a cradle like this, and I look over it and I can see that blue tint, you know, that's an issue for me. I mean, that's interacting with the phone. If I'm dropping $1,200, and that's what it goes for up here outright, the Pixel 2 XL with the 128 gigabyte memory, you know, that screen had better be good. So my issue with a lot of the big tech YouTubers is they would mention this, but they would really gloss over it. Yeah, there's some issues with the screen, and then they would move on. Man, I did a rant about keeping them accountable, Pixel accountable, and I'm convinced that the reason they're going through Foxconn now is because they saw my video. That's what I'm telling myself. Probably not, but I mean, but you know, like I want more transparency. And this goes back to how I was talking about before, how I feel as though we're kind of entering that next generation of tech YouTubers that are more in your face, more of a sit down type. You and I having a beer, having a drink, having a coffee, and just being real talk about it. If you want to be fancy with your slider shots and your typical background RGB lighting and like everybody else, and nothing against you guys that do this, okay? But you guys know what I'm talking about. It seems like all the big guys have all the same sort of look and everything. Hey, go for it, right? But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna talk real about it, right?
Well, I think one of the things that I look at it and I think about it like this. You know, most of the big influencers, they get, you know, hey, it's all about the money. I mean, think about this. I want to play devil's advocate here.
Okay, yeah.
Devil's advocate here. Think about this. On YouTube, we don't make a lot of views. I mean, granted that I make a few little extra views. I don't know. I probably don't make that much. But granted that on YouTube, we don't make that much money, right? So if you got a company say, okay, I want you to take this iPhone X and here is, and listen, I get it too. They give you the talking points, right?
Yeah, the reviewer pack, right? Yeah.
Right, the reviewers pack. So and I don't never go over that. I put that to the side because I have this, that listen, I'm going to keep it real 100%. But this says, and I don't get cut the checks, by the way, but if they say, okay, we're going to pay you 10 grand or whatever, however much for you to give us a favorable review, plus you go get a couple of million reviews on it. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, you think about it. Should I feed my family or should I not take this money?
And that's fine. If they want to give me a phone and say, here's some additional funds for doing this for us, I think that's great. Where my issue is the reviews are not bringing up one, like every single item. If there's 10 great things, you're only bringing up 3 bad things. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's my issue.
What about? Well, I mean, I think, yeah. I mean, I remember when the Pixel 2 came out that none of the big YouTubers even mentioned the blue tint. So like later,
they did it in passing, but they didn't.
Yeah, like it wasn't even like, and then all of a sudden it became a thing, and then they re-released new videos, and I'm like, you had the same damn you had the same damn phone, guy.
Yeah.
Well, what
you
about,
didn't even mention the blue tint.
What about what's going with LG? You're not hearing any talk of the bleed,
right? Yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
exactly. Right.
I'm probably the only one that mentioned the bleed. Actually, me and Tony Pazzo.
Yeah, Stud. Stud, and I think one other guy I've seen that's been talking about that. And
yeah, Pazzo, and even my Project 13 mentioned the bleed, but it's not getting any kind of airplay. Hey, shout out to Front Page Tech.
I was gonna shout out him, man. He just dropped a super chat for $5.
I watch his YouTube videos all the time, by the way.
What's up, Front Page Tech?
I'm a huge fan of his. I watch his videos all the time.
John Prosser, would you like to join us?
Yeah, man. Tell John to jump on.
Absolutely. Let's get that man here.
I've never seen Easy fanboying over there.
I'm a fanboy of John. Believe me, I watch his videos like clockwork.
Yo, John, Zach, send him the link.
I'll send him the link.
Send him the link.
John, I'm gonna send you the link, buddy. You got just for 2 minutes, buddy.
Yeah, he had
you get a link.
Hey, he had a crazy video the other day, man. It was just he ended that video with like a bomb. Remember Viper? I think it was like 2 or 3 nights ago.
How can I forget? He lit it up. I mean, good Lord.
He did. He killed it.
Yeah, get John Proctor in here immediately. Yeah.
Okay, I sent it the link. I sent it, and we'll see.
Hey, yeah, man, I'm gonna mic check Tom real quick.
Yeah, coming in, baby.
I'm gonna mic check Tom real quick, man. You on, Tom?
Yeah, is it coming through?
Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah.
Is it? All right.
Yeah, you're good, man. Is there any opinion like with the whole situation that Zach was talking about?
Well, I personally like when they do third-party sponsors. You know, nobody likes to see D-brand, but it's better when they have a third-party sponsor, and then they can really rip the company, you know, that's giving the phone to them instead of being sponsored by LG or being sponsored by Samsung.
They have Verizon send it to you and just say whatever the hell you want.
Something like that. See, Mr. Mobile does that all the time. He has a third-party sponsor, and then he's pretty honest with his reviews.
And then he says, and he says in the video, you know, this is sponsored by, you know, and
let me ask y'all a question. In nowadays, would y'all, just being honest now, would y'all turn down the money though?
I would. You know, I gotta be ethical. It's a matter of morals and ethics. Right. And I just for myself. So if a company said to me, "Hey Zach, will you name drop our company at the start or the end of your videos, and we'll pay you X amount?" Because I've been approached with this already. It's already happened to me, and I've turned around and I said to them, "But I don't use that product. It doesn't make sense." Now, if BenQ came to me and said, "Hey, will you name drop our new monitor?" Hell yeah, I'm using a freaking BenQ right now. It makes sense. If Anchor came to me and said, "Yeah, hell yeah," if Nomad came to me, if Apple OEM came to me, if you know, but it's got to be something.
When you get offered the money, it's a test of your auditorial skills. You got to know how to bash a phone without sounding like you're bashing a phone. Yeah,
exactly. That's the point, because you can take the money. You could be critical about the phone, but it all depends on how you say it.
That's the key word right there. It's got to be critical. It can't be emotional.
Right.
I think you can connect with your audience on an emotional level, but still have critical thinking, and that's tricky.
All right, time out. I want to talk about sponsorship versus partnership. I want to know what y'all thoughts are about that, because in my view, sponsorship are when you actually get paid cash money to do a video, as opposed to partnership when you like get product to talk about in a video. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I've done both, but I've still been critical about the product, whether that is good or bad. And if I have an issue with the product, whether or not it has, you know, cameras was kind of slow, or whether or not the processor, whether or not whatever it is, I talk about the product and in a way. See, here's the thing. You can say, okay, I don't like the paint of a vehicle, but it all depends on how you say it. You could be critical about a device. You could be critical about any product, but you can't. You have to be professional about it. So that's the whole thing. It's not really being. Look, is it lying to your subscribers if you say this phone doesn't perform as well as this phone? So now, you're not saying it sucks.
That's a matter of opinion, and as long as you're backing up with facts, like
right.
Okay, so you can't just sit there and say this phone is not as fast as this phone. Okay, right. Why is that? This is why, and here's my evidence, because when I did this, this happened, and when I did this over here, this happened. Take that as a piece of, you know, of what you will, as long as people are backing it up. I mean, I can't jump on and say this phone is better than. You got to back it up with facts, like you said, right?
And that's the whole thing. Just say, you know, if you show benchmark tests, or if you're doing speed tests, as you're talking about what phone is faster than this phone, even if it's a paid ad, it doesn't matter, because you're showing proof and evidence. If you're showing, like with me, I do 3 cameras. So I can't lie. I mean, I'm showing you the cameras. So even if it's a paid promo or not a paid promo, if I'm showing you 3 cameras and one suck and one don't suck, then you could be the judge for yourself. So it ain't on the reviewer. Now I do agree with as far as, you know, the influencers leave out a lot of negative stuff. I think that you know, when you're doing a 6-minute video or 7-minute video, you want to showcase the product a little bit, and then maybe talk about some critical items, and then maybe in the future video, if they ever make a future video, they can go into more detail and depth about it. Because think about it, you know, once you get past the 10-minute mark on the video, sometimes you lose the viewer. And that's why I try to keep my videos within the 10-minute or shorter range, because I look at my analytics and I look at my viewership. And when you look at your analytics, you know what's the percentage of your viewers watching the video. Yep. So if you got a 15-minute video and only 3 minutes of it being viewed by your subscribers or your viewers, then that means you got to make some changes. That means that you lose an interest towards the middle and the end of the video. So I don't know. Look, I'm not excusing none of the big YouTubers. I'm not excusing nobody. I know, you know, in my position, I try to be as real as possible for my fans. And believe me, the people that watch my YouTube channel, they know I don't F around. It is what it is, you know? Yeah.
All right, but my question is more like the classification. Like, you guys classify sponsorship and partnerships the same, or do you classify them differently as I do?
No, they're totally different.
That's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because a partnership, you kind of whether or not you go do a Give Best or whether or not you go do some type of affiliation program, you sponsoring that product, and then you put the link at the bottom, and you're trying to, you know, kind of get people to, you know, if they want to buy something, here's the affiliate link, and whether or not it's Amazon or whether or not it's got my huge fan is
and we got a special guest in the building.
No way.
Oh, hell yeah.
Please introduce yourself for anybody who doesn't know you.
I'm just a fan of you guys. That's all. small YouTuber trying to make it, you know.
Hey man, anybody wants to introduce him?
Let me handle this. I got this. For those of you that are not aware, we have been joined by the man, the myth, the baddest man on social media today and YouTube, John Prosser, aka Mr. Front Page Tech Baby. Woo!
Dude, can I have Viper intro me?
High energy, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man, this started out as a last minute stream and it turned into one of an epic streams.
I can tell that Viper's a fan of wrestling, man. I can see the Rock in him like crazy.
He's the Rock of YouTube, man.
This is what I want. Every conference call I ever do from here on out, I want Viper to intro me now.
The man, the myth.
That is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Oh,
So whose channel is this? Who owns the thing?
I'm the guy right here. I'm Anthony from Otech. I work. OtechWork.com is the brand. Yeah.
I dropped that $5 super chat and I was like, hang on, who's this going?
It's a random guy who tagged me.
Oh man.
I recognize a few of you, so that's why I was like, I saw Viper tweeted it out and I was like, all right, let's see what's going on. And then I recognized a few of you.
The Viper's tweets, right? But
what's that? Party in here.
What's that, Zach?
Nothing, man. No, I'm just playing around.
I hear you.
Okay, so like about the topic at hand, it was basically about having sponsorship and having what else, Viper? You said the
basically I was talking about the classification of sponsorship versus partnership, where I think sponsorships are when you get paid cash money to do a video versus partnership when you just like get product and they want you to talk about the product that they give to you and things like that.
Hey, I have a question for you, Viper.
What's up?
With these, listen, I get about 100 emails a day about, could you review this product? Could you review this product?
Take a look at my Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, a lot of it is garbage. A lot of it is trash. And here's the thing. You know how you eliminate half of that? You say, okay, I'll review your shit. I mean, I need $300. I need $300. And you know what? They go away. I promise you. And
that is some John Rocker type shit right there.
and if they pay you and if the product good, then you got a $300 plus the product, and hey, it's all good.
Real quick,
does that work though? Does that actually work?
It works. It works. I've done it. Trust me.
Eric, are you standing in front of a Verizon store right now?
No, actually, I was actually doing a promo video. Like, I just jumped on here just like you did, and I was actually.
So you're saying that you got the invitation and you had to take it, and you were in the middle of being in front of a Verizon store.
Yeah,
you said you got to do.
Like I'm getting hyped up for the Note 9 because I'll be down there in New York, man, and have some fun down there, going to the event. So I'm getting ready for that. All y'all that's going to go, I see all y'all in New York come next month, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, man. I'm across the river, but I don't mind. I didn't get my invitation, man. But I'll be in there. I'll be in there partying with Floss, whatever.
Yeah, we gonna be partying, man. We gonna find a place to party in Manhattan somewhere.
Yeah, man. Definitely have a blast.
Do a big collab video or something, you
know. With Floss, don't be hanging out with Floss too late.
Now you gotta remember, TK gonna be on there too.
I met. Oh wow, Max Lee last January at CES. He was playing at the blackjack table across from me. I was playing roulette.
Oh man,
yeah, he's a cool dude. I was hanging out with Floss and TK at the Huawei party, and it was literally like it was basically, man, everybody who gets sponsored by Huawei at that party. And it was a blast though. Yeah. It was fun though.
It's a
John, hey. I want to ask you because I don't know if you heard us talk. We were talking about ethics and YouTubers and payment, everything like that. You did a really. I mean, it inspired me obviously, and it changed how I do things. It was right about the time when I was talking with you about the name change and everything like that, and you're like, you know, who gives a crap and what's the thing? You did a really good piece there about every day you get asked about to review this, and then you went on talking about the YouTubers about spending or getting paid $20 to review a speaker or like that. Let's talk a little bit about that, because I've been talking about this a lot lately and about ethics and what's appropriate, what's not, and let's just hear your thoughts on that.
Right. I just think because you guys are just talking about it, I feel like you're trying to separate and make sponsorship and partnership two different things, and for the most part they are. But sponsorship, for the most part, is if you take money in exchange for a focused review or opinion that is shifted in a certain direction, and most likely that's the direction the brand wants you to go. And for our stuff, sponsored stuff is literally anytime we take money as essentially a sponsored video of sorts. Okay. But like in terms of a review, a lot of people say that it compromises integrity if you take money for a review. When we just screw that, dude. We've separated. We've been able to make a disconnect there where you never sponsor us for our opinion. You sponsor us for access to our audience. So when we take money, we're separating the things. So when we used to do reviews, we don't anymore, because like, who cares? Why would I do a review when I can be at a distance and still be critical of products and share my opinions? And there's so many other people that are way better at that than I am. I would never do a review just for the sake of doing reviews, because there are people that are better than I am. You guys are probably all better at reviews than I am. But when we used to do reviews, it was a company would send us a product and we would say, okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We will take this. We'll take your product, and you have to sign this paper that says we're allowed to say anything we want to say.
Okay.
So if we say something you don't like, you can't ask for a refund. And then on top of that, you will pay an advertising fee just for access to our audience. So we're going to make this video. We're willing to do the review, but if you want our audience to see this and have access to this, you pay an advertising fee there. So that's where the sponsor thing comes in.
All right. Oh, hold on a second, right? I want to stop you right there because I just actually got my first. I got a super chat sponsor. So I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him his channel's name. Big shout out
to the Tech
Leads for the $20 super chat. He said he's enjoying the stream and that he's a fan of the culture of tech. But big shout out to the $20 super chat, man.
Yeah,
John,
he just started. I don't think.
I always like their channel.
So John, going back to that. So that's hopefully the approach that I want to take. So for example, here with the Anthro desk here, they approached me, or I approached them actually. I said, hey, I'm doing an office makeover here. Here's my reach right now. Here's the influence I have. Here's how many views, smaller, whatever. Can we work on something? And they said, we can give you X discount. Okay. So I'll just tell you guys the numbers. But here's the thing though, John, I wanted the desk. I want a standing desk.
That's the only case in which that is fair, is if you asked for something.
Okay. So I wanted the desk. Okay. But I wanted to, if I could swing a discount, why not? And I've been very forward. I've told my audience this. So I got, I got $100 off the desktop. I got $150 off the legs and everything like that, but it still came out to a big chunk of money. And there are definite negatives and everything like that I've pointed out here or there, and I had to tell them straight up, let's not even do this unless you guys are going to be okay with me being 110% transparent, because that's what people want. And they didn't even argue with that. They said no problem. So in that case, you think that's cool, correct?
Yeah, for the most part. For me, like, okay, my mind just works differently. The way I think, even with a channel your size, right? You talk about this desk, and you got what, a couple $100 off of it?
$250. Yeah.
Okay, $250.
Yeah.
If the right person watches the video you made and you sell just one of those desks, now they disproportionately they've gotten more out of you than you ever got out of them.
True. Yeah.
That's my issue.
Yeah.
And you know what? I concur with that, because you got to remember, I look at it like this, that these companies, man, they all bullshit. Trust me. You got to freaking be on top of them. Like, to me personally, I would have got it. I would have got the desk for free.
I would have taken it too.
Not even taking it for free, but you just got to weigh your options. Like,
right?
Is it worth you helping this brand out for $250, or could you just suck it up and buy the desk outright?
Right. So I don't want to get into the whole conversation, everything that I went back and forth with them, but I did obviously start at a higher number, and given my reach, and given right now, because they had just given a larger influencer actually in the same area, the same city as me, a free desk, and it took off like crazy, right? So now a desk setup, a office makeover setup, is not something that's normal for my channel. So I had to weigh that as well. And at the end of the day, I said to myself, okay, I'm going to save $250 and probably get a few extra subscribers and just give more of an in-depth, intimate look at my channel and the setup and everything. Is it worth it? And I decided personally it was. So.
No, that's fair. That's fair, yeah. If you're cool with you got $250 off, so who cares?
Yeah, man, and you're actually helping each other out too at the same time, because nothing. I mean, right? I mean, like, it's so free. I mean, it's not a free desk, but you're actually working for them, like, in a little bit. Like, I don't mean like working for them, but it's like you're almost like a walking advertisement for them at the same time.
Well, I did put an Amazon affiliate link in there, so
So I mean, honestly, like, just having to be on YouTube, I mean, like, it's great to have to expose yourself and having to put yourself out there. But it's, like, at times you figure to yourself, like, hey, man, I'm putting a lot of money into this channel. Like, it will be good to have, like, a little bit of something here and there. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, me stupidly, stupidly how much I invested in my channel. I mean, God, going back into 2015. Yeah,
a whole Verizon store, dude.
Yeah, I know. I probably could. I probably could when it comes down to all the money I didn't freaking spend on this channel. But I got different entities too. I mean, I got WordPress.com. I got merchandise stores. I got all kinds of stuff. So,
trying to do it big.
Hey, you got to have 5 areas of income, because monetization, you don't know where you go get demonetized. Look, I might say one cuss word, demonetized. I get 1 million views, demonetized. Hey, but you're still showing ads. You're still showing ads. But I got demonetized. Oh, come on.
Of course, they're gonna make their money.
People get that though. They don't even think. They don't even think to diversify their income. So, points on you for understanding just business.
Hey, Easy, I got to ask you a quick question right quick.
Yeah.
We was doing this question. Your 2 favorite phones are in your pocket right now. Okay. Somebody comes, sticks you up and say, hand over your phone. Which one you give them?
So the 2 favorite phones I have in my pocket, I have, I don't know, I review so many phones, man. So I might have 3 phones with me.
Okay. So, which one you going to give them? He said, stick them up. Give me your phone.
So I have right now reviewing the Motorola Z3. I give them that one, and I keep it. I keep it the LG G7 in my pocket, and I give them the Motorola.
Give it back. They'd be like, "Do you have any money?"
That's epic.
Oh, that's funny. I just wanted to know which phone you would give up. That's all.
Hey, John, you going to the Motorola event, man? They just popped up something in on the 2nd in Chicago.
Hell no.
Oh.
Unless they pay me. Motorola, I'm listening.
Yeah. Motorola, but they're a huge fan of me.
Oh, man.
Motorola love me, man. They send me press kits all the time. I just got the press kit for the Motorola Z3 about a week ago.
Have they seen you standing in front of that Samsung Galaxy S9?
I got 2 studios, man. So
are they gonna send you? Are they gonna send you a Moto Z3 background as well?
Yeah, you better have a Moto poster.
Yeah. Look, I do it smart. I got another side where I post some videos, and this side here I post some Galaxy videos. And I just finished filming the video. That's why I got all this Note 8 shit and
what's your channel name?
Easy Computer Solutions.
Actually, we need all your channel names because I'll subscribe to all of them.
EAZY. I just posted a video. I was freaking. Did y'all see the video? I was sweating my ass off out there for 6 hours out there in the hot sun.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did you see the beads of sweats coming up?
It's a sacrifice having a really great background for a video. Saying you go outside and like in like 100-degree weather, only for that one shot of you introducing the phone.
I know. Oh my God!
All right. Yo, since we got the man, the myth, the legend, John Proctor on the line. Hey, John, can you take a couple of minutes to talk about how to diversify your income on YouTube? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of YouTube people will want to know this type of information. So, what you have for us, bro?
Take advantage of the fact that you're being creative already, and you have the audience, and that's the best part. Is like from the very beginning. Our goal has been to kind of give ourselves a closer connection with our audience than most creators have. That's why I put a lot of my personality and my opinions out there online, because I don't want people to watch me for the content, right? I want them to watch me for me and be invested in me personally. Because once they're invested in me personally, I can do a couple things. I can go somewhere else. I can start another channel. I could get them to follow me on Twitter. You'll notice a lot of my numbers are really balanced out, and it's because of people like me on YouTube. They're willing to follow me other places because they're invested in me. There's also a bonus of them willing to put money in my pocket somehow. So there's super chats, obviously. There's Patreon. There's merch, which we've made a ridiculous amount of money on merch. I don't know why. People told us to do it, and I was like, nah, no one will care. And then we did it, and then a lot of people cared, and now I just live with a life of regret. For not doing it all those years. Ad revenue will never be enough. It is for some people if you're bringing in like 20 million views a month, which most of us are not. But there's a point where even like a couple $100 a month extra is worth it, and those all add up. And it's really important as well for like if an adpocalypse comes around and your monetization gets shut down and that revenue stream's down, it'd be great if you weren't homeless the next month. That's usually the best option. And a lot of you don't do YouTube full time, I'm sure.
No.
But like I said, every couple $100 counts. And for example, Front Page Tech, we have ad revenue that comes in every month. And Roberto Blake, I don't know if you know him. He says a really big thing that makes sense to me. When people ask him, they're like, "How much do you make on ad rev?" He says, "I make somebody's full time income," which is so true, so true. Because it's not enough to sustain his business, but it would sustain somebody somewhere. And it's the same thing with us. Front Page Tech, could it sustain somebody full time? It's literally somebody's full time job, and that's fine. But it's not enough to sustain our team and our business.
Your timing is perfect because I just changed my shirt to support you. To support you.
We have
there's the merch.
Walking Front Page Tech billboard.
So how long did it take you? How many videos did it take you to actually find your voice where you knew your personality was starting to pay off?
I think I just found it yesterday.
Just yesterday?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I was happy or proud of the content until a few months ago, where I'm like truly like every time we put something out, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait for people to see this. I really like this. And I don't know why. We all shift and we all change. And when people ask me, like, how do you find your voice, or how do you stop being awkward on camera, or how do I get started on YouTube? I always say experience is the best thing for you. Just do the thing. The more you do it, the more you learn about yourself and the craft, and I mean, we've done over 1,000 videos now, and I'm just now starting to get happy. And
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that, John, because, okay, so my channel officially, if you check the date on it, officially started September 2016. But I didn't bring out my first video till January. I just made the channel then. So I went from January, then I skipped forward to March, and I started doing videos all the way. And then it was almost a full year later. It was this past March that I discovered you. And that's when I went through the channel change, the channel name change, the way I'm approaching things, and learning a lot from you. So I'm still learning a lot, and it'll be very interesting to see where I am a year from now. I can't wait to see where Viper is a year from now.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy, right? So
the best part is Viper doesn't even see it coming. He doesn't even know. What's gonna hit him. He's just along for the ride, and it's gonna hit him right in the face.
Yeah. I'm pretty accurate. I really wish back in 2014 or 15, when I first started my channel, I was able to talk to you guys, because I mean, I was all alone, man. I was out there just struggling.
I think, yeah, you're right. Like,
yeah, I was struggling.
There was nothing like this, and it's weird how the community, like, I don't know if it's become an open-mindedness through everything, but when I started, I was kind of alone too. That was back in the day where you thought that you had to become friends with the bigger guys. Like Team Crispy was all together, and they were all growing together and being buds. And you felt like you needed to know somebody who knew somebody to make anybody know who you were. And so when we were doing it, it was all independent. We didn't have any help from anybody. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why now I mean, should I say this on the air?
Yes, you should.
I don't like a lot of the bigger guys. Like, I've met them personally, tried to be buds, and it's no. And especially like I know the disconnect. I know the disconnect between the YouTube personality and how they actually are. Kind of how on Front Page Tech lately I've been saying, oh, they keep saying this phone is the coolest phone ever, and then they walk home with an iPhone in their pocket. Yeah, that's how it is. They're all lying to you. Okay. Anyway,
they're pulling a Gal Gadot. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I think I've become more connected with people like you guys, maybe because right now you guys are being more realistic and truthful with audiences than the bigger guys. Yeah. But it's also my way to give back, because when I was starting out, there was nobody. We didn't have any help from anybody. And I always thought to myself, like, if I just had someone to talk to throw ideas off of, or if someone who knew the platform could tell me how things work instead of it being a guessing game for me, I would be eternally grateful. And I paid for that. Like, I would pay Tim Schmoyer or people like Roberto Blake to help me. And now it just feels like I connect with people like you more, but also it's my way of giving back to just, because you don't have to be alone in this, because that sucks. It sucks. It's awful. Yeah. And there's something right now that is completely different than 2013, 2014. Like this hang out with you guys, this didn't happen back then.
I know. Yeah, it was a lot different. It was definitely a lot different, but I think that now, like, a lot of people are just tired of the same old thing, you know, saying how they want something different, like a little bit more honesty, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like a little bit more, say, having to be more raw about it too. Like, you know, saying how they want, like, say, having conversations like Zach does, and like a lot of people does too. And saying how they want, like, that one-on-one, like, instead of it looking like a damn commercial, right? You know,
they kind of forgive us for for not being as fluid and production, as you know, it's not as good as the big YouTuber. They kind of forgive us for that, because I think the information we're giving and how we are, I think they appreciate that.
It's because everyone is so hyper connected. The information is so readily available that the days of just watching a video to get the headline or just get the talking points, it's over. No one cares anymore. Everyone is doing that. You can get the headline or the talking points in a tweet somewhere, in a Verge article. And that's what a lot of these bigger YouTubers like. I guarantee you, if they did the same thing they're doing right now, but they started in 2018, it wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have grown the way they did.
Yeah.
And nowadays people are just hungry for more. They already know the information. They've already read the articles. They know, they've watched countless videos. They need opinion now. And that's where the shift is going to happen right now. And Zach has said it multiple times, like, there's a new wave of creators happening, and it's all going to be because we're sharing our opinions and we're not just giving the talking points, because people come in, especially in the tech community, people are coming in with the talking points. They don't need you to tell them any of that.
Right.
Now they need real hands-on knowledge from people.
If you don't share your opinion, why watch you? Like, I'm not connected to you at all, because Viper shares his opinion, and he's just like, okay, this is a phone, it does this, it has this camera, okay, thank you for watching. Why the hell would I subscribe to Viper? Like, he didn't say anything that made me feel the need to stick with him, because I can get all that same information anywhere else I look. But if he says something that clicks with me or like toys with my emotions, and I feel that connection with him, I'm going to stick with Viper from here on out. So when the next phone comes out, I don't care. Yeah, I know what the camera's like. Yeah, I know what the specs are, but I also want to hear Viper now. And that's where the shift is going to happen.
Right. All right. That's the info.
I agree with you, because that makes sense. You think about it like this, right? When we get down deep dirt into a review, I pick a phone apart in some of my reviews. I remember when I made the key one. I'm still getting freaking death threats from that damn video. But I talk about the key one. Oh my God, it's like
your funeral videos.
My funeral videos, right?
Yo, man, I want you to tell the guys like about your ZTE video, like what you did to like a phone.
So what I did with the ZTE video, I took the ZTE Blade V8 Pro. I did a drop test, and then I burned it, and I put it on the barbecue grill. Then I put the V8 juice on it, because it was the V8, right? Then I put it on a slab of bread. Then I say, this is the ZTE Blade V8 sandwich. Oh man, I got a ton of hate for that. And the people are like, you can't burn the phone. And I got give
it away.
Angle. It was a perfect angle when the battery exploded. Oh man, I had 3 cameras rolling, right? So when the battery exploded, that's like a word, boosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody, hey yo, man, everybody has their niche, and like it has to be like a big community, man, who want to see a phone actually getting grilled and barbecue and masterpieced on top. You know what I'm saying? All of us are different, like in different ways, and I definitely appreciate that. Hold on, man. I actually wanted to talk about, like as far as YouTube stuff, man, had you guys actually seen like it's how they said like about the thumbnails, how they want to have have like a small little percentages of
0.3%,
having to randomize.
It just so happens to be like 6 million people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
only 0.3%. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Out of a billion.
It could be you just saying having your hand up like that, and it's your thumbnail for like a phone.
Okay, I get it. I get why they're doing it, because there are people that just upload a video. Maybe they don't know anything about graphic design. Hell, maybe they don't even know they can make a custom thumbnail. But when we're getting preached at about click-through rates and how important your thumbnail is, because that's ultimately what I don't care what anyone says. Title, description, tags. The most important thing you have to put in front of people is your thumbnail. And we're getting that preached upon us, and we spend hours into that, and we put that there, and we're the people that get hit by that experiment. If anybody, go after you run this experiment with creators that aren't putting their own thumbnails in there, that are just auto-generating thumbnails. Make that better. See if you can improve that, because those are the people you're trying to help. Don't take mine away.
Some people are paying big money for these thumbnails. They're paying, graphic designers to create them, and then they're getting taken down by YouTube.
And 0.3%, I hate how every time we learn something new about YouTube, it's because they replied to some asshole on Twitter. They didn't tell us. They just some guy went, this sucks. And they were like, sorry, we did this. And that's how we all find out.
Yeah.
I'm actually personally intrigued since MKBHD made his video tonight directly firing at YouTube. Maybe now they will begin to listen to a creator, since one of the most recognizable faces of the platform actually came at him like, yo, y'all need to pump the brake with these changes.
I'd hope, but how long have people like H3 and iDubbbz and Philip DeFranco and all these people been making videos and directing their thoughts towards YouTube, and nothing happens? It's just like, I would hope that they'd listen to MKBHD, but he's not saying anything that the masses aren't saying to YouTube. They think and I try to give them a benefit of the doubt, because there is a business aspect. There's stuff that we never see, that we would never understand. They are the first company to do this, and they're trying to swim in waters that no one's been in them before. No one's been in the waters. No company's done this. And there's a lot of things that they're trying to do that I think they have the right intentions for. Like, I think trying to better automated thumbnails is directly to help creators who aren't uploading their own thumbnails or can't or whatever. But and that's great. But like, they aren't thinking through the entire process, and they're hurting too many people with their experiments. And who knows how many they've run and not told us a thing. Right.
Yeah, so true.
I think my main issue is transparency over anything. Like, do whatever you want, but you gotta tell us.
Well, they put in their little creator blog post that nobody looks at.
That's what Marquez was saying earlier, that whenever they make changes, they put it out on a blog that maybe like 10,000 people might actually read, and nobody actually sees the blog. So it's like, if you're gonna make changes for the sake of transparency, how about putting it in the creator studio where everybody sees it, because we all go there practically every day anyway. So
yeah. Or they can make a video. They own YouTube.
Well, actually, that's funny that you say that, because they do have their own YouTube channel. They have
4,000 views. Like, literally more people would think about it if they put it in a front page tech episode, and that is sad.
But they actually do have their own YouTube channel called Creator Inside, that they post different things about what they're going to do with the platform. But like you said, nobody hardly sees that. Right.
Yeah, so, I got to sub to them. I want to shout out like another super chat by I got Mr. Tanner Does Tech in the building, man. He just hit me up for $5, man. He's also a YouTuber as well, and he does make some great content as well, man. He's raw and uncut as well.
All the big dogs in the building, man. I won't be just like y'all, man.
I'm flattered. I'm flattered here.
Hey guys, I had to reconnect. You guys can hear me and see me okay?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, we see you.
Cool.
You good. Tell your barber the beard is point.
She does a good job, man. She does a good job.
So yeah, here's an SA plus for all your troubles.
Yeah, here's an SA
plus. You guys want to hear the story? I told John the story privately, and then I talked a bit about it on a stream. I'm not telling you guys to boast this, but I'm in a fortunate position where my current full-time job, again, I work with accessories and whatnot. I work for a distributor up here. And I do very well. Anyway, the point is this. Went to go get my haircut and everything like that. And, I walked in there and I said, D, I'm not going to say her name. We'll just call her D. I said, D, you gotta fix this and everything. I'm going to be on camera this week. We're talking and everything like that. And I had followed her around for the last year at different places that she's gone to. And she's really good at what she does. Like we're talking about the hot shave with the razor blade and like the hot towel. Like it's like an hour and a half long service. It's a spa service for Zach. Okay. It is beautiful. And, So we're doing our thing, and I always put my phone up on the side there, and I see it's always next to her phone. Our phones are always going off. Of course, the Twitter's always going off because someone's tweeting me, and I saw my notification. I looked over it, but I saw her phone next to it, and I said, "What happened to your phone?" So she had a Galaxy A5. I think it was last year's model, and the entire top corner was all smashed, just destroyed. And I'm like, "Oh no, what happened to your phone?" Oh, I dropped it, and and sometimes I could take calls, and sometimes the screen turns off, and it got really hot the other day, and I can't call my grandkids, and I missed a call from my sister down in the States, and anyway, to kind of back up a little bit, in the last year, her mother had passed away, or no, sorry, not mother, her father had passed away. She'd been divorced, and there's been a few other things. She'd just done on hard times, and when you go see a good barber or whatever, they usually kind of open up and you have a good conversation. So she's doing her thing and everything like that. We're getting towards the end, and I'm just thinking to myself, I need to help her out. So I said, how are you getting home? Because where the barbershop is, which is right by where I live, she lives on the other side of town. We're talking like 2 train rides and 3 buses, and it's literally a 20-minute drive if I were to drive. And I said, hey, D, listen, I'm going to be going that way anyway, which was a complete lie. I didn't have to go that way. I said, why don't you come with me, and I'll help you out. So I brought her home.
Real quick. I know that this is like the sweetest story ever, but I like how you're telling it as if like we're gonna hear about a murder next.
So I brought her in.
So I brought her home, and I laid out all my phones. So you guys saw all my phones here tonight. And she's like,
"See, and then I laid out all my knives."
So I laid out all the phones, and I said, I said you're using an A5 right now. We could probably just stick with the Samsung. So I had the Samsung S8, just the regular S8, but I kept on showing her the OnePlus 5T. And I kept on like, you should try this out. You should try the 5T. Go for the 5T. Go. And so ultimately she picked the Samsung, and I gave her 10 extra cases, 2 skins, an extra car charger, even though she doesn't have a car, an extra. Because I have all this stuff here, right? And like, what am I going to use it for? Like, I've reviewed it, or it was accessories sent to me from another company, or they're open samples that I've already shown customers. Like, what am I going to use it for? So yes, I could flip the phone and make $300-$400 maybe. I used it for maybe 4 months, or I could help somebody out. That's what I did.
Such a sweet man.
I'm
really glad
if that doesn't earn me a sub from everybody watching, then you guys have no souls.
Well, you told that story though, man. It sounds there's a lot of pause.
I'm honestly just really glad it doesn't end with murder.
I want to show you my unboxing knife for a second. I got a nice little light up here.
Yeah.
Oh no, you ought to see my unboxing knife, right? I got I remember Shinobi sent this out to me, and my reaction when I made the video, I pulled this out of the box and said, "What the is this?" And I'm like, and the card read, "Welcome to your new unboxing knife." I'm like, "This is my unboxing knife." I'm like, "Thank you for sending it to me."
There's a difference between an unboxing knife and a full-on weapon, right?
I was about to say, a murder weapon.
I ain't mad at him though.
Viper, you're right on the line. You're right on the line.
Hey, when it comes to unboxing knife, you gotta have something
that's
serious.
bigger than your palm.
Oh my God, Viper!
That's right.
That's big enough to make me like step back if I see it. For a second.
That's right. When we talk about unboxing knife, you gotta be prepared, baby. You gotta be prepared.
Have we got links for everybody's channels down inside the description area there? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I think Alan, you're gonna have all the links in the description, right?
Yeah. Or if everybody actually wants to send a message and then we just have like a comment down inside the chat, like in everybody.
I tried to earlier and it wouldn't let me. It was like, no, bad Zach.
I just put it inside the box after the stream as well.
Cool.
There's a lot of, when Tom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man, I can put it in right now if you guys want to.
You know what I'm gonna do?
It's like that's a lot of work.
I'm like, yeah, it's a whole lot of copy and pasting there. I could do that. Everybody, hello, man. Like everybody say hello inside the chat, and then you can see it. Say sub to me. But yeah, guys, I am definitely glad to have you guys on. I have seen like a couple of your videos, John. Like I remember how you had like that response to Honest Tech. Like it was almost like
they was going back and forth, man.
Oh, hold on a second, man. I got a super chat real quick. I got a super chat real quick from Zach.
Oh my God.
Zach Talks Tech. What's up, man? $50 of that Canadian dollars. I'll take that anytime.
Okay, that's like $10 American.
Oh, is it really?
No.
I'll take that anyways. I was gonna.
Yo, man,
super chats.
let me tell you, Zach is a good friend to have because he'll make sure you have coffee for the rest of the week, bro. He got
American Donuts in Canada?
BG says fuck monetization and you go rated R.
After like a certain amount of money, so how we just go all out, like start cursing and everything in the street. but you know.
Just remember this when I have my next stream and you guys come over. I'm just saying, just remember.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. I done sub to everybody that's on the stream. I was like,
no, man, that's just some love. Go back to what you were talking about before I rudely interrupted with my money.
Oh yeah, man. Painfully honest. Yeah, he had like a response. Here's a response. Like, yeah, man. I was there, man. How did
that whole thing?
Yeah, man. How did that come about?
Oh my God, that was epic.
He was just wrong. And when people are wrong, I got to step in, you know? That was it.
Hey, you and Telos Tech, y'all two get into it big time. Y'all friends.
And you know the funny thing is, we've become friends now, like really good friends, and we're trying to find a way to keep the meme alive.
I'm just kidding, John. I'm just kidding, John.
The Apple Sheep, yeah, I watch both. Yeah, I watch Telos Tech, and he's the Apple Sheep, So
there's a lot of things that I really disagree with him on, like a lot, from tech stuff to business stuff to but like at the end of the day, I've just learned it's not my business. He'll just figure it out himself. I got to figure my stuff out still. So once I accepted that, it was just like, all right, I guess we can be buds, but let's not talk about anything that would make me mad.
Man.
But actually, you guys did a podcast today on his thing. I actually really enjoyed listening to that. There was a lot of good insight, John. There was a lot of there was good banter back and forth. It was really well done.
After that video, we had a private video call till 4 a.m. It was nuts.
Yeah.
He's going to be on Recycle Bin next weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to be at a family reunion, and I have to. So
you always miss the good ones.
I know, right? So it'll be on at 6 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Eastern, and that's right when we're supposed to be sitting down doing the big dinner and everything like that. And so I already told my wife, I'm like, I'm going to be probably sick about 5 minutes before that, and then I'll see you, a couple hours after.
Just pull up a chair for me and just put a tablet on the chair or something.
I'm going to bring my headphones and just be like, don't talk to me. I don't like you. Anyway, I have to watch this. It's not even my family. It's hers. So.
Oh, there you go. Then it doesn't matter. Does it count?
Definitely can skip that one.
Okay, exactly.
There's always more family reunions.
Yep.
I'm going to be down Easy Way at the end of the month for a family reunion. Easy. I'm going down to New Orleans.
Hit me up, man. We go down to Bourbon Street and get drunk.
I'll probably beat you there. I'll probably
meet him at the Verizon store, dude.
If y'all never saw this, it's probably PG-13. You can't even find it on YouTube, but it's live. Me and TK was live. I did a 4-hour stream live on Bourbon Street. I mean, after that stream went up to YouTube, I got the emails came in, demonetized, strike for this, because we was in the titty bar and all that stuff. Oh, man. I'm live on YouTube.
Sabotage is what it sounds like.
I was live on YouTube. I almost lost my channel, man.
Let's talk about, and John's been kind of dancing around this all week with the Front Page Tech. Let's talk about how Google has seemingly, it seems like they've really dropped the ball here. If the leaks are true about the Pixel 3,
God.
and the grandma titty freaking nuts, right?
So bad. I don't know what's worse, the fact that it's so droopy and saggy like a pair of grandma titties, or there's a face in it. I don't know which one I can't overlook.
And I stole that from him, by the way.
That's awesome.
The face.
So let's back up. Okay, so everybody's doing a notch, and say what you will. I'm in agreement with John, which is there's no need for it. And if you think I'm wrong, take a look at this company here called Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus and etc. Okay, but here's Google with a chance of fixing all the errors and the problems that plague the Pixel 2 XL, specifically the XL. It seems like the 2 seems to be fine, but then they still go with the dang notch. Why? Like I don't understand why.
Because they want to be like Apple. Think about it. I mean, Apple got
okay. Can we get past this whole we want to be like the?
No,
we can't get past it. Because it's the truth. I can't get past the truth, bro. No, it's the truth.
Okay, everyone, let's play it safe. Google, you're amazing. You are the best company.
Yeah, hey, Google, we love you.
Google, come on with the notch. We're gonna review it anyway.
It's you know what? It's getting to the point where it's beyond talking about the notch, and it's about talking about who managed their notifications better. Who does Apple?
Android.
Yeah, Android does. So I mean, I'm tired of the notch controversy. Just talk about who managed it. Who managed the notch better?
And then in
why is that the conversation? Why is who?
I agree.
Who
is that the conversation?
Better? No,
Get rid of the
it
knots.
doesn't matter.
Get rid of the goddamn knots.
Don't even
Listen,
entertain
man.
the idea.
Don't entertain it.
I got a Mi Mix 2S.
Okay. All right.
I just picked up a Mi Mix 2S. I mean, it's no notch, but you got a J Little chin in it, and I do not mind that big LG J Little chin. No problem.
Did you guys lose me? Did I lose? Did I
Oh
just?
yeah, you were gone.
You're AOL.
Long gone.
I see two of him.
There's two of you.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
there's
one in blue and one in
there's
silver.
past you and then current you, frozen you and you.
Oh.
He's like the Flash moving through the Speed Force.
God damn it! Sorry, guys.
Alternate universe. Now we see.
It's freaking Canadian internet.
By the way, you guys watch. Okay, so I'm gonna say something. You guys got to try to keep it on the down low because no one knows about this. You guys know who Painfully Honest Tech is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Sometimes known as JTL.
Yeah. So I haven't shown him, but his channel is, I mean, like, so he's like, he was growing real rapidly, but then his studio flooded and he's on vacation. So it's like, you know, that whole thing. So he asked Roberto Blake, hey, what can I do in the meantime? And Roberto, the mistake Roberto made was like, well, John's like at his peak right now. Have him take over your channel for a day.
What?
So, Jason asks me, hey, man, will you like want to collab and will you make a video that for my channel for the weekend or during the week? And I said, yeah, I will. And I know exactly what I'm making. I'm going to give the people what they want. And I already have the script on. Can You Trust Painfully Honest Tech is dropping.
Oh my God. You have to.
When?
Damn!
When is that?
Oh my God!
Probably this weekend.
Oh! Epic! Damn!
Wow.
He made a big mistake.
That is, wow.
That's hilarious.
You know, I'm not even mad at you, John. Get him before he gets you. That's right.
Get him before he gets you.
I need to go buy some more FPT gear.
As y'all know, some people that watch my channel, I've actually had him on my show twice, 3 times. He been on my show, on my Saturday Night Tech Talk a few times. So, yeah.
Do I get points with all of you now? Because I'm doing this all at once. I'm with you all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be epic.
Tech so honest that it hurts.
It's gonna hurt, all right.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. Tech so honest, honey.
For my intro, I have hey guys, it's John Prosser, sometimes known as the asshole. This is Painfully Honest Tech. It's so honest it hurts, and I'm gonna shatter something over my leg.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, that's gonna be.
I'm gonna take it way too far. Everyone's gonna hate me.
Don't in the comment sections, can you trust Painfully Honest Tech? This is perfect timing. Like,
I know.
Honest.
Number one, we can kill that joke. Everyone can stop making it. And the people want it. The people want it, man. He's not going to make it, so somebody has to.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the cool thing. When he asked you to take over his channel, he gave you full license to do whatever the hell you want.
Give me the keys to the kingdom.
Exactly right.
I mean, I could make the video and put it on my channel, but the fact that it's going to drop on his channel.
And you have to. Yeah, man. Like the thumbnail has to be like exactly how he does it too.
Oh yeah.
Like the worst.
Unless YouTube gets a hold of it and changes it.
That's true.
This is gonna be amazing. Yeah.
That would be cool.
That's gonna be 1 million views the first day.
Oh yeah.
Viral, man.
All right, guys. I don't wanna have to end the stream, but we are approaching the 2-hour mark. We only plan to have this on for like an hour, but I want to thank all you guys who popped up, saying who had like a last minute invitation, and a big shout out to Android Stuff, man. He's the one who has a link between his
Party
crew
people.
Yeah. Here's the link between everybody. I'm not sure if you guys want to do your outros. It's another 5 minutes on the clock, and we can start our outros with the man who actually who started all this stuff, Mr. Android Stud. Big shout out to Android Stud.
What's up? Hey, can you trust Android Stud? Hell no. Hey man, but you can catch me on YouTube, Android Stud. Everywhere else, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. I'm on everything. So just check me out. Shout out to
MySpace. We're gonna go to Zach Tech Talk.
Wow. Words.
Where's he at?
Outro.
There he is.
All right, guys.
Canadian internet, man.
That's right. So you guys can all catch me at Zach Talks Tech, at Zach Talks Tech, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, obviously YouTube here. I'm really active on Twitter, so if you guys want to interact on there, ask questions, things like that, I'm usually pretty quick on the draw there. I try to bring out videos 2 or 3 times a week, at least 1 or 2 live streams. I'm probably going to bring it down. I did a lot this week. And yeah, just come check out the channel and let's have a conversation.
And a big shout out to your super chat for $50 in Canadian money. I'm gonna have to Google that. You're saying how I gotta Google that conversion after the stream. I'm gonna go with Easy Computer Solutions. Where can we find you, Samsung?
Well, you can find me on Easy Computer Solutions at EAZY.
In front of your local Verizon store.
Yes, in front of my local Verizon store. And I do all kinds of stuff. You know, y'all guys know me by now. If you don't know me, check it out. I got all kinds of crazy stuff on my YouTube channel. So Easy Computer Solutions on Twitter, wherever. It's Easy Computer Solutions. I'm everywhere.
Hey, Easy, where's the evil twin, man?
Hey, man, look, the evil twin video coming out. Actually, it was. It took me 8 hours to film that evil.
Man,
second evil twin video. It take me a long time to do those split screen type videos, man.
7 hours, but once I hit that 8-hour mark, that's just I'll give up on the whole thing.
I'm gonna go with Mr. RP3 Tech Reviews.
Oh, what's up,
100 brother?
Yeah. I haven't got the monotone voice together yet, but you can all find me at RP3 Tech Reviews. My name is Rob Pounce. You can also find me on Instagram at RP3_Tech Reviews. Please come by my channel. I'm a small YouTuber that's trying to be like the big guys. Hope one day I can be like Android Stud or Android Snob.
Tom from Tech Time. Where can we find you, Boston, man?
You can find me at YouTube at Tech Time and Instagram and Twitter at Tom_Tech_Time. And that's it. The channel's everything's tech, smartphones, reviews, accessories, cases, pretty much anything you can relate to tech. I try to throw it on there.
Finally,
that accent, man.
Finally, Viper. Where can we find your channel, brother?
Hey, Viper, don't hold back. Don't hold back, Viper. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Hey, we ain't gonna hold back, man. Listen, man, I'm not that hard to find. I'm the man about tech. And if you want to find me, just type in Viper in your YouTube search bar, Twitter, Instagram, and Viper everywhere, baby. I'm never hard to find.
God, I be gritting my teeth with it. I be like,
and the man of the hour, I actually left him last for a reason. John from Page Tech. It's basically self-explanatory. But is there any last words you want to let me know?
Yeah, you can find me on a channel called Painfully Honest Tech.
Subscribe.
Thank you guys so much for having me on, though, for real.
And if you guys want to follow me, my name is Alan Anthony from Phone Tech at Work. PhoneTechAtWork.com is the brand. And I want to thank the whole panel for coming through to episode 46 of the Team 100 Tech Talk Roundtable. I want to shout out everybody who is in the chat right now. It's been like a lot of craziness in the stream, so we didn't have time to actually read through everything. But I want to shout all you guys out. And I want to shout everybody in the stream one more time. So if you guys want to follow and subscribe, I will have their links down inside the description box if possible. After the stream, I'll do it. And we will see you next week for episode number 47. And I want to thank all you guys for coming through once again. And
thanks for having me.
Hey, everyone, have a great night.
Team 100.
Is the link the same every week?
Yeah, hopefully sometimes.
Okay.
So everybody have a great night, and we'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.
Later.
Peace.
Cheers.